station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
White to the white, to the white.
The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to.
This is
Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
Yes, of course, he has made us to stand on a firm rock footing that cannot be moved. This is Radio Biafra for the avoidance of doubts, a very live broadcast on this very fateful day. We are streaming through Radio Biafra London. Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uche Okafo Mefo. Mazi Uche Okafo Mefo is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. And Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uche Okafo Mefo is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Like I always say, You may not understand the mindset behind those words, but you have to deal with it. One day you shall. He is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, His Royal Highness Okukano. He is the king of Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. Abia State is in Biafra land. He is the director of Radio Biafra and Biafra Television. The only man that command the loyalty of the Biafran people for almost 60 years. Nobody has stood up to speak for the collective interests of the Biafran people. And by the grace of Chukwu Kikabiama, I am George Onyibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. Every piece of land in Delta State is Biafra land. And at least I must tell you, it is a privilege. If you check your time, I am still the African rep and the Nigerian international coordinator. I am still there. It's not my father's property, don't forget that. Like I said, it's a privilege. That having been said, I will move ahead to acknowledge Chukwu Kikabiama, the one who knows everything, the intention of behind the heart of man, the one who knows everything. The one who has so much to say, yet he's mute. He's just looking at all of them. All of us who are jumping up and down. He's looking at Yoruba. They are jumping up and down for 10%. He's looking at Hausa Fulani. They are jumping up and down because they think they are born to rule. Rule your father. But there is one and one alone that rule. It's not America. It's not Japan. It's not China. Nobody rules this earth. Only the Creator. And we call him Chukwu Kikabiama. And this morning I must acknowledge him. Because we don't have any choice. We have made a vow never to bend down our knee before any man. It's too stiff. Only to the Creator. We will never bow down our knee to any man. Except to worship the Creator. He that taught to Rugugio. Omema hida toturuguge noga kara kerugo hida toturugugi o apata nekunwa hida toturuguge noga kara kerugo hida toturugugi o onya janyisi hida toturugugi noga kara kerugo banulolu anyo na banulolu anyo ekekeruwa banulolu anyo onwere mgbe ike mmadụ ga-akarị ike Chukwu. Onwere mgbe ike mmadụ ga-akarị ike Chukwu. Na banulu anya n'elu ụwa banulu anyo. Anyị na-aja gị mma o maka n'eziokwu na-ebu sọ mma o. Ịhụnanya na gị ubi ọma gị ojuru anya dadimo inwe gị mgbanwe o. Ọ dịghị onye dịka gị ịbụ Alfa na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o. Ise ọgba nkịtị okwu ju n'ọnụ ya. Ọgbachi nkịtị hụ eli anyị lechara. Unu ruo n'onwe ihe okekwu okwu oge elu ikamani ne Chukwu elu igwe ana okekwu okwu onwe ihe onye ole kime. But of course, as always, without wasting much of our time, wonderful Biafrans, understand, it's not about you. Like always this morning, our topic is titled, The Ultimate Truth and the Mindset Behind the Biafran Restoration Project. I want us to look at just two aspects this morning. The ultimate truth about the Biafran Restoration Project. And at the same time, the mindset of certain individuals behind the Biafra restoration project. There are a lot of abnormalities going on in the name of agitation for the restoration of Biafra. A lot of abnormalities, a lot of things are gone wrong. But people don't understand. But you will understand. You don't have choice. Everybody must obey Biafra. You don't have choice. Let me try and making references so you'll understand. When I joined IPOB, I joined because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of IPOB. IPOB don't make any sense to me. IPOB is not the Biafra I seek for. I joined IPOB because of the leader of IPOB. Mark my word very well. His name is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I joined IPOB because he helped to reset all of our brain, to think normal. I joined IPOB because since I was born, I'm not up to 60 years, nobody can look at the evil in Nigeria and call it by the name. I joined IPOB because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu exhibit a leadership quality that has no comparison in the whole world, not just in Africa. I joined IPOB because with that kind of a leader, if he match a soldier, they will drink the river dry. With that kind of leader, if we want to push any community out, we will push you at the middle of the road. And I have faith in him. And as far as his heart beat, I have faith in him. I understand it's not about anybody. Our problem is about a leader. This is what we have lacked all this while. But do not mistake a loyal subject to a fool. We lack a leader. But now is also I understand. Like the Bible says, let everybody become fool. And only God is right. And so all of us become fool. Only our leader is right. I could only pray the Almighty Creator will continue to endow him with wisdom, with grace, with knowledge, that as a father he will lead us. Because our leader don't even know people he's coming to lead. He don't know. He has assurance of God. Like Moses, he don't know stiff-necked people he's coming to lead. He may know. We may think he know, but he don't know. But we understand that the burden upon his shoulder is, how do they do it in English? Is this unanimous or it's heavy? And so he has to carry it. Nobody ask him, how do you feel? Are you okay? Are you avoid any problem, any challenge? But people are making, and that is why no matter any mistake he will make, no matter any challenge in his way, we will follow one man. There is a way to do things, I must tell you. I'm not here to exchange one leader to another. I'm not here to change idea from one to another. I am here to lead one man till we get Biafra. And I can tell you, as far as you can check your time now, nobody is qualified for that. I want to just point out a lot of abnormalities, but most of you have lost your track. Some of you think you go behind. Oh, God, this man is evil. You gossip, thunder will fire all of you. The fire you are lighting close to the throne, you are not ready for it. It will consume all of you. And something, hey, let's talk him down. Let's do this one. No, it really doesn't mean. At the end, you will know where we stand. The most important thing we need in the journey to restore Biafra is a leader. Who is a leader? Who is our leader? Anybody can just jump out. You want to lead us. Who do you lead? Can you lead your father? I say we have one leader. All of you get it into your head. Some of you are playing game. You think you are smart. What is on ground waiting for Everybody, Awusa, Yoruba, Fulani, everybody in Nigeria, including Biafra, you people are not ready. We don't talk like people that patronize anybody. We tell you the truth. All foka jede tishi, omenofoni jeda dome. This morning I make it clear once again. Nande kaigisu. Money jinji mona chocha. Nande kaigisu. Get it into your brain. Any other thing, we will do it outside here squarely. But let me make you understand. Mazemefo made a broadcast. He was saying some things. Of course, he's a meticulous man. Very economical with words. And I love him. If I could exchange him for my father, I will do that. My father, don't be offended though. I will choose you 100 lifetime over. I will still choose you. So if I'm saying that I'm going to exchange Mazemefo, please don't be offended though. His slightest touch command obedience and loyalty. A man with small words, and he stood by it. One day, everybody will know how we overcome. He was economical with what? You do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. It's not good. You do this, you do this. I won't spell it out for you. Leave it there. But we have been monitoring certain things. And if you don't use your head, somebody will use it for you. We all came out here. Mazen Nandekano came out here. I don't know what his intentions are today, but I know the day he came out here so that we get Biafra. He cleared a path for all of us. All of us are talking. And do you know some of the mistakes you make? I'm talking to all the Biafrans across the globe. What we are doing is not about Ijo. It's not about Igbo. It's not about Abo. It's not about Ibibu. Efikena. It's not about Niger Delta, Niger, Upland, River, Bottom Line, Southland, everything. Anything they call us, it's not about that. It is about all. The day we break the juju is the day we are able to recognize a simple leader. Let me tell you something. A little bit. Let me be economical with words. When you say some truth, they say, oh, you are envy, you are jealousy, everybody got to do it. Everybody not going to do it too. Everybody not going to do it. But everybody have the right to push further. Let the truth prevail. If you know what is wrong, come out and push it to the end. That is why I have many people to fight. And I will fight them till they acknowledge the truth. I will fight them. I never start my own. When I start my own, some of you will say it's not George Onyibe. Believe me, it's George Onyibe. But you see, running down our leader or comparing anybody with our leader, there is no room for that today, and it can never happen. Let me tell some of you how stupid you are. I was contacted by a member of the United Nations in 2015, late 2015. And they actually asked me certain questions about Biafra Restoration Project. This thing I have not told most of you. And what the person told me was simple question. Who is your leader? Because we have many people claiming to be leader. And I said, we have one leader. And everybody have the right to claim leader. And I told them. And they said to me, then our leader was in prison. He was in Kuje prison. And they said, you people work very hard. Let one man speak for all of you. That is the end of agitation. We have Otokoto Biafran leader, Abagabada Biafran leader, Amayanabo Biafran leader, Egudugada Biafran leader, Okotokoto Biafran. How many Biafra do we have? Don't you people have sense? It is painful that those who are loyal to our leader, Mazen Nandekano, are the one breeding vipers inside IPOB. All of you will fall. You can't kill me. I have told people, nobody can kill me. Not George Onyibe. You can't kill me. Those of you poisoning me, by now you know you will not stop it. There is a reason why we are here. We will fulfill our destiny. We will fulfill our mission. So all those plans you are planning, plan it well. I dare you. You go see what you are not ready for. What you have not bargained for, you will see it. We come here to make sure that they understand who our leader is. A lot of people have come in time past. To excel, you rub your shoulder with IPOB. You first of all, you will come. Oh, we are Biafran, we support Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Then Biafrans, because many of us, our brain, kerosene, they work on. You get, oh, you are formidable, oh. But if I look at all these things, there is nothing any of us is going to preach that our leader has not preached. From Nigerian to Costa Rica, to American, Japan, there is nothing you will talk about Nigeria our leader has not finished explaining. And so sometimes when he comes trying to explain certain issue, I personally will say there is no need for that. I cannot be in SS3 and still be going to do revision with a primary one. It doesn't make sense to me. That is why when Jesus preach and say, he who have ear, let him hear. I don't want to mention him, because if I mention him, you will not recover. All of a sudden, let me tell you what happened. Our leader last broadcast of Wednesday, I monitored a lot of things online. Everybody must give our leader that respect. Until our leader say he don't want that respect. Until then, any idiot coming from backyard, you will remain in that backyard and you will die in that backyard. Our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he led us on the street to protest. Many of us died. Our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he led us to do the things that our life is taken from us. I am in Biafra land, but I'm a fugitive. You think I'm an ugly guy? I'm not ugly. But I can't come to social media because that day I will leave Nigeria. But I tell you, those of you who have my picture, publish my video. I will come on Facebook Live for you. We will dare life itself. We will look at death in the face and say nothing. Our cause is right and just. And then when they finish rubbing shoulder with IPOB, then they have followers. Let me be a little bit sincere. I have talked to my brother Oraka. He made a mistake. I don't blame Oraka, because it's an insult for anybody to be comparing Oraka with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You people are insulting him. Oraka has made his stand clear from beginning. You people leave him alone. You people are the one who you think you can use him. Now he's the one using you. Shame on all of you saying he's still million. Because you people don't listen. Today, another trend of evil is coming, and you people are not seeing it. If I say now, they say, leave them. Must everybody do the same thing? Let them be fighting for Biafra. Let us unite Biafra. When Biafra come, we know. This is the evil that will consume all of us. You don't know how freedom fight in war. I'm coming. There is our brother, they call Simeon Ekpa. God forgive me. I cannot hold this word behind. Simeon Ekpa came. I know his history in Finland. I know what he did to the family in Finland. But am I telling you to destroy him? No. I'm telling you people, you are raising up fire that will consume all of you. When our leader is talking about Biafra, everybody shut down. Shut down, because you are idiot. If we come for you, you will not survive. If I finish what I'm doing, I will go back and I will fight our leader. But you will not know about it. Because it's not about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It is about the most endangered species. Una de Grace. Our leader was on air on Wednesday, trying to correct our brain. Simeon Ekpa is on air, destroying Nigeria. You don't know Nigeria is dead already? Now, this is my concern. I recorded it, and I was following it. You are not a freedom fighter if you don't threaten Nigeria's existence. You are idiot. That is one of the reasons I'm not leaving Biafra land here. I will be here. All those of you who call yourself different name, you are doing gra-gra. You will see what you have not bargained for. And Facebook was frustrating our leader. Our leader was going by 12K. The highest he got to was 13K. And that 13K, it was fluctuating. At the same time, at exactly some minutes to 9, my brother Simeon Ekpa was online. He was reading 20K. So who is the leader of the Biafran struggle? Is it Simeon Ekpa or Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? And some of you shameless IPOB principal officer, you are sharing it. You are sharing it. Una no get sense. Una no get sense. Una no get sense. If I tell them he's envying Ekpa, I'm not envying him. But all this una jealous, he go kill all of una. I am one of the people that is against some decision our leader take 1 million times. But 1 million times over as we are speaking today, Nnamdi Kanu remain the one and the only man that command the loyalty of the Biafran people. And I don't get time. Every IPOB that shares Simeon Ekpa, when our leader is online, I have all of your record. All of you, shame on you. Shame on all of you. We will know the truth. Amandi Anezi. Amandi Anezi. Yesterday, our deputy was on air. Of course, I understand all these things because we are not ignorant. And then, our deputy had maximum of, he didn't have 500 followers. My own deputy didn't have 500 followers. 30 minutes into his broadcast, we have had about 24 shares for my own supreme deputy. The man I have so much respect for, Uchoka from F4, a whole Uchoka from F4. How do they call him? Is it the enigma of the enigma of our time? Him and all will be key. My own deputy, as of 30 minutes into his broadcast, Biafrans, you have only 24 shares for Masuchi F4. And then I click into the other system. My own brother, Simeon Ekpa, has had 544 shares 31 minutes into the program. Go and Google it. And after now you come, oh, I'm general overseer of the DOS. I am referring to the DOS. Oh, the guy is breaking the. Una no get sense. Una be idiot. Una be idiot. Una no get sense. You want all of us to play leader? Let me tell you, I'm not hiding my mouth. As far as I'm holding this mic, I'm holding it. I come in here for truth. We have suffered enough as a people. That truth, we must correct it. If not, this war that is raging, we will fight ourselves and destroy it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today is the one that command. I always say it. If he asks us to embrace transformer, we will embrace transformer. But he should not try to kill us. So. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu carry a knife to kill me, I will resist him till death. If he want to kill me, he should come here and say, George Onyibe, go and hug transformer. I will go and die. Nobody commands our loyalty. Those of you lying from behind, blackmailing, most especially my own matter, all of you must come down. Disgracefully, I'm saying it this morning because you people don't have sense. When you tell me about oath taking, I have taken oath that only few IPOB members have taken around the globe. And when I think sometimes how I am being judged by people who refuse to take paper oath, I weep. But I must remain strong. I can't change the system from outside. I remain inside. All of you must bow for Biafra. Una no get sense. Today I look at that, changing the narrative. Oh, I'm a Raka. Oh, I'm a this. Come, and we know the Monkey Club. Somebody got to lead us. We can only pray for God to guide such person, our leader, and believe that when he's done, we move ahead. I'm not defending our leader. I'm not defending Mefo. I am defending Biafra. But I tell you the truth. I want you to go to yesterday. Our whole deputy. Do you people know what he suffered? I called Mazu Choka from Mefo for 1 year. Every day I was calling him. Sir, can I talk to you? Sir, for 1 year, Mazu Mefo refused to pick my call. Until Chimobi Okafor said, this man is not a bad man. Let Chimobi Okafor, our heroine. And which I say, yes, can I help you? He asked me question and answer. He said, oh boy, you be politician. I told him it depends on your definition of politician. Today I see people telling, why did you do this? Why did you do this? My pain now is that IPOB principal officers, they don't share Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brokers, they don't share Uche Mefo brokers, they are change the narrative, now they do kababi. Men na concession me, thunder go fire all of una. You will put me where I will show you how hopeless you are. We have seen enough idiot. I have told all of you. Every mistake you make in diaspora, you endanger our life here in Biafra land. Must I die before I tell you you are hopeless? You think Yoruba Hausa Fulani are my enemy? You think the same mistake our father made, we are ready to make any of that? Una de grace. We have one leader. We don't want to take Ijo land. The Ijo that are Ijo are waking up. The Ijo that didn't marry Yoruba, they know what is obtainable. The Igbo that are Igbo are waking up. The true sons of Biafra are emerging. When I came here, I talk about the friend of his father. The friend of his father, Enyi Naya. There is nobody that is like him. But has he done anything for IPOB? I cannot remember any of them anyway. Maybe his son Shorty. You people should stop that, you know. I can assure you, any day Mazi Mefo come on air, and Uche Mefo is on air, and what is his name? Why? Oh boy, don't see me as sending you. Maybe this is the cross I am called to bear. Is it Simeon Okpai? And I see Simeon Okpai, you are online. You are digging your grave. You can't toy with the soul of people who died. All of you just begin to plan to remove me from IPOB so I can run on the offense, make thunder fire on her. You not get respect. Radio Biafra speak for us. Radio Biafra gave us our self, what this grammar. Now it make us know say we be person. You not get respect. From 7 p.m. to, what do you call it? 11 p.m. Biafran time. It's a sacred moment. It belongs to our leader only, or his deputy. If I am allowed to preach that time, it is a privilege. And when that time is on, understand the spirit of Biafra is the one ministering to you. Una no get sense. We come here, can't divide leader. Everybody want to be leader. If they sell pure water, you make money. Everybody turn to pure water seller. Una think say we can't sell pure water here. My guy, let me tell you, I'm tired of everything. Mazimefo said something, and I didn't sleep last night because of it. He said if we cannot get Biafra, we leave it for the next generation. I don't think that is why I'm here, Mazimefo. No next generation. We will scatter everything. Even Nigeria will run away from the Biafra. We won't wait for the next generation. We have suffered more than our father, and we cannot allow our children to go through this same nonsense, this madness. The war will start any day. If you know any of those people, we don't control Facebook. If you are a friend of Nnamdi Kanu, if you are a friend of Mazimefo, if you are a friend of IPOB, you believe in Biafra restoration, stop distracting our people. When our supreme leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is on air, shut your Facebook down. I will raise a campaign against all of you. Why I keep on acquiring this? All those gra when they do. Let me see your evidence on ground here. You will be squarely dealt with. You now don't understand what is at stake. Everything where we they do, you know say our village they empty. When I thought, hey, he's jealous, he's do this, he's do this, he did this. Stop putting your energy in the wrong place. And let me stop there anyway. I bet those of you who can gossip, go and gossip. I'm waiting for all of you. Thunder fire on her. Let's get Biafra, let's get Biafra. Some people are doing buying and selling. Let me tell you what you don't know. I'm broadcasting through Radio Biafra page. And I don't think I have up to 200 followers there. My brother Makafiki Abifiki Maka, that's your name, I know the fee pronounce them. If you can, because the very system I'm using, I cannot see my followers, except I switch on to another group. But I don't think I have up to 200 followers. Facebook made sure that when you broadcast through Radio Biafra page, once you click 500, they will cut you off. They did it to Mazimefo yesterday. Even though he was not on Radio Biafra page, Mazimefo, when he was broadcasting from his own page, he hit 500, he was cut off. Except when they know, like I have said it now, they begin to regulate it. We understand all those things. And next time I finish broadcast, I keep asking myself question. My phone, I cannot pick most of your call because the moment I say our lines are open, the phone will run mad. Billions of calls. But yet I have 40 followers, 20 followers. And the moment I end the broadcast, I have seen more than 21k followers, viewers. I begin to wonder, how can only 160 followers give me this number of viewers in less than 1 second after I left online? But we know all those things. Don't let them use you to distract what you are saying. For now, one man have the mandate to tell us what to do. Mazen Nandekano, those of you following Simeon Ekpa and other changes in this struggle, all of you will be exposed. It's a matter of time. I'm saying it so that you go and repent. You are hiding. You are hiding. You want to get Biafran passport when Biafra come. You people are looking for soft landing. You will know the reason why some of us exist. Azubuike Makafiki. Just look how many followers there. Write it for record purpose. Ndiara. Let me continue. My message is simple. The ultimate truth and mindset behind Biafra Restoration Project. I started by saying that a lot of abnormality is going on in the name of agitating for Biafra restoration. Nobody should be blamed because we have not been there before. But now we are here. It is important to remind ourselves that some of the valuable points to enable us channel our energy to the right direction. I'm not telling you what Brother Simeon is doing is bad. But I'm trying to tell you that he can be used like Judas. Let me tell you about Judas. Judas is a scholar in his time. He read chartered accountant. That was why he became the person that hold the money for Jesus' disciple. Judas Iscariot all his life, according to biography, wanted to work with a famous man and who happened to meet Jesus. He had no intention of selling Jesus, except that he thought he could make more money as a chartered accountant, as a banker, and then they can still move ahead. But he never know that there is a difference between physical and divine principle. That is why your dictionary will tell you that sin is an art of breaking divine or moral law. But the Bible will go ahead and tell you that when you talk about sin, you become sin when you don't even know anything about divine and moral law. I am telling you to restrain your step. You will make mistake and you will die. We don't want you to die. When our leader is on air, all of you log out. Some people want to lobby. So when Biafra come, they didn't work. They can now come and do you know how I broadcast? Do you know how we broadcast? The most humble aspect of it is that the people who sponsor this broadcast don't want their name to be mentioned. Una no get sense. Now don't they sell passport when I never get Biafra. I bet that's when no like waiting at the top. Just come out this thing from my hand now. Ndiara. Somebody for 4 years insubordinated me. Insult me, told me he will show me he's from Afari Beku. Today he has proven it. But I tell you, I will show you I'm from Abo. Mpa Mabu no. Tomorrow we blame, it's Mazen and the Kano. He would have carried everybody along. It's Mazuche Mefo. He doesn't talk like Judge Onyibe. No, it's Judge Onyibe. On a part in the model. Okay, somebody says 180. Please, immediately I cut off this video. Go back to Radio Biafra page and check how many viewers. Compare it to 180. And then you begin to understand that we are wrestling against flesh and blood. We are wrestling against the wicked spirit in the heavenly places, principalities and power. We are wrestling against saboteurs, idiots who think they are from Afari Beku. We are wrestling against Indiaran and Yoshi. All those connections you have, we have it too. All the connection you think you have, we have it. When God sends you on a mission, he gives you people that will back you up. If you like, discard them. You will know the truth later. Now, did I say you should not do? Don't do. One day from this radio, another will be given. I know that as we are speaking, we don't have a place to air our view. It's this radio. I am very meticulous. I am very, very careful what I say here. Because this is where we worship. Everybody depend on this radio to say the truth, to tell us situation report. And when our leader is there to give you situation report, you are there doing fine, but thunder and fire on her. If I give on a matter, Ibobo kememono. But I don't blame you, like I said. You've not been there before. We've not been there. Come and broadcast on Radio Biafra, all of you will be running. Mazuche may first stand aside so that George Onyibe can broadcast. There are times, come and broadcast there. We say if they follow IPOB and then they can, then they kill us up and down. And I say if they do freelancer, thunder fire on her. If Simeon Ukpa or Magnus or Raka or any other idiot love Radio Biafra, let them come, let me give my time to them. Let's see if they will not reinvestigate your position. Don't you know that we have 2 IPOB on ground? Some of them move with Nigerian police bodyguard. And the rest of us are hiding inside dungeon and inside mass. Do you know what George Onyibe do to survive? And then you tell me that you are a Biafran being guided by police. And me are hiding inside dungeon. That me and you don't even want to. I was brought up by my father to face the truth. Even when I cannot defend myself. I will say the truth. The truth don't need it. I don't need defense. Just let it go. It will ravage everybody. When I not get sense. And then when there is war, our leader is trying to organize people. Please, they have started eating here. People do like this. People do like this. Some people are doing fine, boy. Some of our women now go they show their breasts. Yoppy babies in the name of Biafra. If I say thunder go fire and I no go agree. There is reason why all of us are there. Those of you in Biafra, in diaspora, is to ensure that we didn't die without somebody hearing our mouth. And those of us on ground is to make sure we don't let you down. Our leader didn't choose himself. I don't need to love him. I need to obey him. Because you can see somebody you don't know before. You hate them. It's your feeling. They are not reliable. Poverty affects your feeling. Too much money affects your feeling. Weather affects your feeling. Bank account affects your feeling. Malaria, typhoid fever, they affect your feeling. Our feelings are not reliable. Principle. I didn't say you are doing wrong. Oh. After all, our leader said they are doing fine, they are doing fine. You are doing fine, oh. But for the sake of those of us on ground, allow us to channel our energy on one resources. Where you know our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is on air. When you know his deputy, Uche Mefo, is on air, shut your trap. Shut your trap. If I dedicate 1 week for you, you will be dead. So that when these people start killing us, we know. Believe me, I can talk to you, you'll be very happy. Oh, we are happy, oh, we are proud. After being proud, what happened? Are we here to be proud? Are we here so they acknowledge us? Do you think I'm looking at you to acknowledge me? I have only one weapon. That everything you plan against me, in the end, you will be humble before me. I'll be looking at you. Do you know why? My hands are clean. The interest of our people is more important than anything. And all of you who have collected money from Nigeria, you are running inside the system. We are watching you. I simply said, when our leader is on air to address us, if you are a Biafran, you value people who have died. Please, please, allow this man to organize us. Please stop gossiping, stop blackmailing your brother. Allow our leader to focus and lead us to our destination. Please, if I die this morning, I know I die saying the truth. But believe me, none of you can kill me. All of you, you cannot. The person that will kill me is dead. And if I'm going to die this morning, God will tell me. I will eat my choice food and sleep. Then the Bible will say, then George Onyibe slept in the Lord, not you. I'm not against anybody. I'm just trying to make sure the normal principle is observed. The normal principle should be observed. It's not easy to be IPOB member. That is why when I see certain decision and principle, I know most of you don't even know what is happening. You can do the good job you are doing. Please. If you have 30K followers, you have 1 million K followers, it's good when our leader is on air. Respect that time because it is Biafran time. If I want to get 1 million, 2 million followers, I will go and praise Buhari now. And I no get sense. You no go do me anything. You no go even fit kill me. I praise Buhari, praise Aisha. Then give me bodyguard. I'll begin to point all of una, kill all of una, thunder fire on her. Is this how they fear Abenokpabe or the Ut? May you not respect on ourselves. Idiot today for line now, they talk nonsense. Like say now bring us here. But like I said, we don't blame anybody. You have not been there. You don't know what is freedom fighting. Nobody should be blamed because we have not been there. Now, these are some of the things we need to understand briefly. Almost all of us are born in Nigeria. We grew up in Nigeria with the Nigerian mentality to its fullness. And so we behave like Nigeria. I was born in Nigeria, bred and buttered in Nigeria, grew in Nigeria, even though I'm a Biafran. And so at the end of the day, look like this Nigerian mentality is still affect us. It's okay. Now, it's important we understand how do Nigerians behave. It is important we know so that it can help us to be able to sharpen our mentality. Nigerian reward corruption. The One Nigerian project is all about emasculation of the Biafran people. They reward corruption, they emasculate the Biafran people, nothing more. Yoruba and Hausa Fulani, they don't think anything. How do we deal with Igbo man? That is everything they think about. That is everything. There are things we actually say or do. It's not our style, but it's necessary. It's necessary. When it comes to somebody born in Nigeria, the only thing Nigeria have to offer is fear, intimidation. That is their greatest weapon against us as a people. They intimidate you, harass you. Hey, oh. There is nothing you can tell me. I have been to every place. I have suffered everything I need to suffer for a struggle. I have paid my price. It doesn't make me better than those who have not paid. And it does not mean that all of us must pay the price. Some people have to go ahead on behalf of others. I can only pray that God will help us. That mindset we have at the beginning to save our people, that it must continue. I'm telling you something, the distraction you are not seeing. You will be here today, tomorrow you will not be here. Don't let them deceive you. When our leader is coming on air, I'm repeating, all of you shut down your, if you are not being paid by Nigeria, I challenge you, shut it down. But you are being paid by Nigeria, you must do the contract. If you are Biafran, you are reasoning, watch them. Some of them are our leader brother. They have been paid. Our leader is not representing his family. I simply give an order as the African rep. When our leader is addressing us, all of you shut your trap, shut your Facebook. But we know some of you have been paid. And you are reaping the benefit. That is why recently somebody that actually disobeyed me for 4 years was promoted to humiliate me. But let's see how it's going to end. We will say the truth too. Your connection will not do anything because it has not saved our people. Because if anything happens, there are people who cannot eat. They buy data, they charge battery down. Hey, our leader is coming up. Do you know how many calls I receive every day to know that our leader is coming up? So we leave their village. They want to know what is happening. And every IPOB member who is sharing those programs, I want all of you to go online. Go and study when our leader Emazimefo was addressing and what happened. Go and address all of you. Shame on all of you. Ooh, Fulani, Yoruba, Hausa blood. Ooh, they are mad people. If we are in a war now, There is well, they're everywhere. Of course there is. How do we get order? Who gives the order? Una no understand what is at stake. Our governors cannot sense it. Our senators cannot sense it. Our Igwe cannot perceive it. It doesn't mean we that are actually suffering here cannot perceive it. When our leader is on air, make una respect on ourselves. All of una go bring una out one. I go shred una. I ask you, when our leader is on air to help us save our people, all of you short back. We know you are paid. You are paid, it's okay. You rub on us, you rub on IPOB. Oh, holy. Then after holy, you begin to distract us. This is a generational fight, for God's sake. Can't you respect yourself? If you like anybody that I'm telling you, go and advise them. If you continue struggling with us, you know what makes us stick. You think this thing we are talking here, did you not listen? Go and look at our leader last broadcast extract. You think this thing we are doing here is what makes us IPOB? You think that is what Nigerian fear? Go and ask those who have tried, and they see we are still here. It is not our power. Of course, Nigeria, as we all understand, it has only fear and intimidation. As a Biafran, the reward you get is for killing or sabotaging your own people. We were born to lose faith in ourselves and then believe in everything about one Nigeria. These are all the things Nigerian has to offer. But now our ways has been changed. It has been changed by the single action of one man, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. We now are no longer living in the prison of fear because we tell you the truth. We're not living in any prison of fear. He broke it. We have all become vocal. In the end, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. We now have the mindset to improvise in every given situation instead of running back in cowardice. It's Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Believe me, these are all good qualities to emulate. Or do we have to do more than this? We must understand the value of what we are seeking to rebuild and the principle that governs it if it's the nation we actually want to restore. We must understand what is the value of Biafra. If the Biafra we want to rebuild must be a holy nation, certain principles must be put in place. We must demonstrate the principle of discipline. You can say anything to the Korean nation from here to tomorrow. One reason that will make them to defeat America, if they will do, is because they are disciplined. When it comes to the affair of the nation, it cannot be compromised for anybody. We must demonstrate this as Biafran. We must demonstrate sincerity. Don't use your power against me. You do not have monopoly over it. Sincerity. Let what is good for the goose be good for the ganja. That is what Nigeria is doing to us. Sincerity. Our leader in one of his publications yesterday was talking about sacred oath. And I quote him. The founding fathers of America, like Adam Something, place every American patron under oath to fight to defend America. Everybody that will fight on the front line. And that is how it's supposed to be. But what about those who are behind the line and they are not under oath and they are commanding those people who took oath? What do we do to them? Is anybody idiot here? I keep saying it. If war come, you are a Biafra. You didn't take oath. If you see me for war front, run. I go kill you before I kill Yoruba. And I no get sense. Ndiara. We must be sincere in our dealings. It is truth that brought us here. Let the truth preserve us. And let the truth lead us home to Biafra land. And finally, we must develop the spirit of nation building. We must develop the spirit of nation building. A lot of us are looking at what do we gain from Biafra? What do we gain from Biafra? It's not bad anyway, because a nation that we cannot gain something from is not a nation, it's a zoo. It's a zoo. So it's good you think that way. But more of it, let's think of how to build Biafra, our nation. Igbo people almost rule the world, but their investment is outside Igbo land. And then how can you can't even rule your community. And you want to claim you rule the world, you rule nothing. We must build our home. If you like vessel, I just tell you the truth. Oh. And when I single you out on Facebook, you talk nonsense, and I swear for you, you know, say coronavirus no dey Nigeria, I go direct you to the doctor wey go inject you so that them pay am 50,000 in the ara. For the sake of grandmama and grandpapa, who will leave their community to go and hear what our leader will say. Please, when our leader and deputy are on air, please stop it. You will disgrace yourself. Oh. Please, for the sake of those who are waiting for order, give us order. Allow us to focus so that we can save our land. We may pretend, let's not talk about it, but that pretending will get to all of us later. Let us remain focused now. Ijo, when Biafra come, take your Ijo, become Ijo nation. Abo, when Biafra come, take your Abo, become Abo nation. My father's house will become Onyibe nation. We will go and register with United Nations. We all know the truth. If we do not work as one impenetrable unit, like our leader have cited with King Leonidas and his 300 bodyguard, believe me, the journey is very far. I will be back in a minute.
Oh, nana. Land of the right side. John Lovine, my originality. Land of the right side. Biafra. Land of the right side. Biafra. My home, my fatherland. Biafra. Land of the rising sun. Biafra. My home, my fatherland. We are children of the Most High, called by the name of God, the Creator. Wise men from the east, south, and the middle, great Biafran people. But they kill it to idol worship and we lost the face of our God. And as we wallowed in idol worship, the British entered in, trading on the Niger, exploiting their people, trading by barter. You give me palm oil and take soup, so them entered in. I brought in
for their freedom. So we owe everything to Chukwuka who asked us to come. Not by our own might, nor power, nor will, but by the grace of the Most High.
Back in 1914, amalgamation, colonial masters, criminal masters, a mercenary soldier, named Frederick Lugar, brought together all them captives, including Jah people, them Yorubas and them Ariwas, and so many other people called us Nigeria, Niger area. Oh, Nigeria, people with different religion, different beliefs, yeah, different in culture and tradition, different language, different in everything, overstanding on the reason first to coexist together in the plant of confusion, describe it as oil and the water that can never mix. Planted the cabals, them representatives here in Nigeria, looting all our treasures, colonial external marginalization of the Biafras. Now is the time for manifestation. Now is the time to be restored.
Great Biafran be restored. I want freedom for my people. Freedom for Biafra. Wayo Biafra. Land of the rising sun. Biafra. My hope, my father's land. Originality. Biafra. Land of the rising sun. Biafra. My hope, my father's land. Of course, make no mistake about that. We understand the implication of anything. I didn't come to fight for worthless Biafra. I didn't join IPOB for hopeless Biafra. I come for IPOB for Biafra that can be envied. Everybody will cherish and desire it. I understand the implication of everything, and I'm ready for the consequence. Many group, 5-star group, hardcore group, international group, they send me threat letter every day. How can you announce us? Onyibe, we will come for you. Thunder, fire all of honor. Elders Council of Bufo, Gifo, they send me text messages. I have all your documents written down because they tell you the truth. BMSMS, do like this, do like this. Of course, those people have repented. It's not about me. I'm not IPOB leader. I will not be. If God call me now, George Onyibe, I want to remove Nnamdi Kanu, choose another. I say then, raise up another because we are gone. Am I telling you I love him? Oh, I love Master Nnamdi Kanu. He's my darling. I don't love him. He's not my darling. But he's my leader. He's the man that commands the loyalty of the Biafran people. For the love of our fatherland, let us understand what is at stake. That money you collect will not kill us. Use your head, you will not understand. But the day will come, all of you still come, oh, yes, he said it, he's a prophet. I'm not a prophet to Adi Amama. I'm not. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Okay, they are sending in men to come and marry our women now because there is no husband. No miracle of husband again. So they are bringing in full and men to come and pregnant our women. That is what you should be afraid of. And then we'll be doing fine boy. Constantly, I tell the member of the DOS, I say every decision you take, endanger us here on ground. Maybe they will understand, maybe they will not understand. The same way, every decision you take in diaspora, only truth must lead us. Only truth must guide us. Only truth must carry us to the end of this journey. And I pray that we are whiter than white. Anyana atwase will not be a slogan to us. And of course, at this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line remains 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642 is our WhatsApp line. Our direct line is 081 221 52971. 081 221 52971. And of course, the special number for the female is 081 288 586 14. Special number for the female 081 288 586 14.
Announcement. The leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, declares 3 days fasting and prayer for IPOB and Biafrans worldwide from Wednesday the 27th to Friday the 29th of May 2020. The duration of the fast is from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Praying with the Psalms of David, chapters 1 to 150. The theme: Arise, O Chukwu Okike Abiama, and have mercy upon Biafrans, for the time to favor and restore her. Yea, the set time is now. Psalm 102, verse 13. Day 1, 27th, chapter 1 to 50 of Psalm. A. Read Psalms chapters 1 to 10. Prayer points. 1. Pray for God's forgiveness and confess the sins of our ancestors, sins of new generation of Biafrans, like idolatry, ritualism, kidnapping, immorality, wickedness to our brethren, and so on. 2. Rededicating our lives to Chukwu Okike Abiama by acknowledging that He alone is the God we worship with our children forever. B. Read Psalms chapters 11 to 20. Prayer points. 1. Call upon God to hear our prayers and answer us according to His loving kindness. 2. Pray that God will increase our strength and grace individually and as a people. C. Read Psalms chapters 21 to 30. Prayer points. 1. Renounce and reject every god that we and our ancestors worshipped. 2. Pray that God will take over the land of Biafra as his dwelling place and cause his glory to manifest in our land. D. Read Psalms chapters 31 to 40. Prayer points. 1. Pray that God will remove his judgment from us, Biafrans, and take away untimely death from our land. 2. Pray that God will restore righteousness into our hearts and cause us to be mindful of his commandments. E. Read Psalms chapters 41 to 50. Pray and thank God for answering our prayers. Day 2, 28. Psalms chapters 51 to 100. A. Read Psalms chapters 51 to 60. Prayer points. Pray that God will stop the spread of coronavirus, heal the world, and restore normalcy to the world. 2. Pray that God will set up his angels round about the borders of Biafra nation and protect our land from invasion by our enemies. B. Read Psalms chapters 61 to 70. Prayer points. 1. Pray that God will roll out all his weapons of war against all enemies who are already in our land, like Fulanis, Amajiris, Boko Harams, Meete Allah, military and paramilitary. 2. Pray that God will restore all the riches he blessed us with and give us peace. C. Read Psalms chapters 71 to 80. Prayer points. 1. Pray that God will confound, put our enemies to shame, and execute judgment against Nigeria. 2. Pray that God will revive us and bring back joy to our land. D. Read Psalms chapters 81 to 90. Prayer points. 1. Pray for God's protection upon our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our deputy leader, Mazi Chemefo, members of the directorate, all principal officers. Also that God will give them wisdom, understanding, and favor to pilot the affairs of IPOB. 2. Pray for all IPOB members worldwide that God will protect, bless, and energize us to remain resolute till Biafra is restored. E. Read Psalms chapters 91 to 100 and thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for answered prayers. Day 3, 29th. Psalms chapters 101 to 150. A. Read Psalms chapters 101 to 110. Prayer points. Pray that God will bring unity amongst all Biafrans, both upland and coastal regions, and increase our love for one another. 2. Pray that God will touch the hearts of all saboteurs to change and join the struggle, but punish those who harden their hearts. B. Read Psalms chapters 111 to 120. Prayer points. 1. Arise, O Chukwu Okike Abiama, and avenge the blood of all Biafran heroes and heroines who died from 1914 to date against Nigeria and her allied nations. 2. Pray and invoke the blood of all fallen heroes to stand before Chukwu Okike Abiama for remembrance. C. Read Psalms chapters 121 to 130. Prayer points. 1. Pray for God to comfort, console, and provide for those who lost their loved ones and send them help from his sanctuary. 2. Pray that God will deliver and set free all IPOB family members who are still incarcerated in various detention camps. Also, that God will heal as many of them who are still with wounds. D. Read Psalms chapters 131 to 140. Prayer points. 1. O Chukwu Okike Abiama, our Father, restore our nation Biafra this year according to the multitude of your mercies and according to your promise to us. E. Read Psalms 141 to 150. Sing songs of praises to Chukwu Okike Abiama, thanking him for deliverance from slavery and death forever, and for Biafra nation independence. Note that one is not limited to the prayer points listed above. They just serve as guide. Pray as the Spirit leads you. At midnight on 29th, there will be candlelight procession on behalf of our fallen heroes. Chukwu Okike Abiama will surely answer our prayers, and all glory returns to him forever and ever. Ise, Ise, Ise.
And of course, at this moment, our lines are open. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yes, Master Onyibe. Good morning, sir.
Abarie, good morning from here.
Idi Augusta.
Go ahead, please.
My name is Anthony Patrick Odo. I come from Okun in the Akwa Ibom, in Biafra land. Every piece of land in Akwa Ibom State is a Biafra. Master Onyibe, Chukwu Okike Abiama bless you. Bless my able leader. Bless my able deputy leader. Bless all principal officers. May Chukwu Okike Abiama bless them. Let me talk to my people in my diary. Me check on me here. Me come of rogo tight. Boge de peda. Pongpo na ya data. Kampo na ya data. Ile iba ke Biafra. Kupere de divide and rule. Eka me divide here. De peda de anobok. Gibu manato de restore Biafra. Mbong ipepe yenye. Fulani yes me ne jogi long idam. Ebene din tiente de ebene rock. De peda tene de anobok. Donc keme bugu bok inampo kampo de abugo. Ke dan son ke umpo madem po de dempo tum ne ki magajire ke pongo to ko di kun ne ke to mi mana ke mba ne ju ne nam business ku te di on po mo ne ke nam yen aye to fone me pe nyem fa ne nu se so mbong bo ki pepe yo ko ru ke regu ke jang ne flani u fatru giri around giri ibe giri janja giri di anu bo agire toke make sure we may restore Biafra. Biafra Mali, who can po. I have on the Ponga, even Poland, Anam, he doesn't Poland. Biafra Mali come over for control and for. For Carafun, Wanam, and Odia. I told him, Bombok, Onyibe. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Bless you. Bless my coordinator, Mazi Chiwikeke. Bless Omega Zone. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Onyibe.
Monitoring Spirit. Go ahead, please.
Onyibe, the whole human being on this planet Earth, we are running the race of heaven. You don't know? Onyibe, don't bother yourself. Is it our leader that owns Biafra? The answer is no. Our leader is like in the Hamatan season. You come close to the bush, you put lighter, and the fire just got into the bush. You can't hold it again. Chukwuemeka has decided to return his children back to himself. Where are you to stop it? That man you are seeing there is the Messiah. Can't you get sense? Our leader by the name National began it, and Chukwuemeka must bless this day, the 22nd of May 2020. Onye nzọpụta Dede Nnamdi Kanu. Ị ga-akwa n'ọrụ eluigwe. You people don't know what is coming. See, that's their name. Go and answer it, worship it. This is their God. Not Naza Adendara. Nehum, N-A-U-M, Nehum, N-A-H-U-M, Nehum. Go to your Good News Bible. Go and read this chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. Read from verse 1 to end and get sense. Then you go to Baruch, B-A-R-U-C-H, Baruch. Just study it very well, my brother. Not Onyibe. Very well. Because these people don't know what Biafra stands for. When you go to Bible, you read it from chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. Read it from 1 to end and get sense. We are running the race of heaven. You see Biafra. You see Biafra. America cannot even stop Biafra. So who is Trump? Trump is in the campaign. Trump you are positioned here to rule the world as number one, throwing the race of heaven. Just embrace my leader and discuss with him and let Biafra, that is the only hope for this world to be. Otherwise, don't you open up to Biafra.
Thank you very much. All must hail Biafra. Our people must understand it. The greatest strength of Hausa Fulani is their ability to fall in line. Ability to fall in line. If you see these people, when they come out and they say, oh, they bring one idiot to lead the whole Fulani, they will lead them, ravage our land. Why can't our people understand single principle? I'm not against anybody. I will never be that. It is a privilege that I have the privilege to serve at this moment. And believe me, when my job is done here, I will disappear. You will never know I exist. But I will be there. It's our life that is important. They think we are predictable, and it is pathetic. Some of us are. It's simple instruction. Nobody say you have done bad. Nobody say you are going to do bad. But somebody is telling you your action already is destroying many things. You just can't see it. And then maybe when they kill us, oh, they are killing us, oh, they are killing us. Oh, we said it, oh. Medicine after death. Are you still there, caller on WhatsApp?
Yes, Machineke.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Onyibe, my able rep. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to air my view once again. By the way, my name is Mazi Trix Edwin. I'm calling you from Texas, Houston, USA. The former National Coordinator of Liberia. Mazi, ekene dịrị Chineke n'isi gị. I was so marveled this early morning hearing your voice thundering. You are standing on the truth. And whoever stands on the truth can never shake. I like your stand. I'm not just coming here to praise you, but I am praising Chukwu Abiyama, who has selected you guys working for Biafra, who are leading us. We took an oath of royalty, and we must continue to obey our leader, our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he has made a lot of sacrifices a lot of us can never make. He has done great things for Biafrans, and we need to appreciate him, to stand by him, stand with him, come rain, come sunshine. So any distraction that is on our way must be pushed down. I don't care whoever that is distracting. Yes, this Simeon Ekpa, he's my guy. I like his method, I like his style, but I didn't know that he's broadcasting when Onyendu is broadcasting. So what you said is very straight. Whosoever that is taking up that particular time should desist. Nobody will cause distraction. And the last time I heard Onyendu broadcasting on air, he praised him, that Simeon, that it's not when he prays him now, then tomorrow he will begin another chakara. Because in this struggle, anybody that he prays, they start doing misbehaving. But I know that Simeon, he's wise. I've monitored his broadcast. He hit the points. But what he has to do now is to listen to the voice of truth, because truth is bitter, but it must be told. I am thanking you so much for having pointed out this particular thing, because these small things that we are seeing is a lot of distractions that can destroy our struggle. But God forbid, it will never happen. Nothing will be on our way to get to that promised land. By the special grace of Chukwu Abiyama, nobody can block our way to restore Biafra, because this struggle is being destined by God himself, by Chukwu Abiyama. Nobody can be an obstacle. Anybody that stands our way, or anything that stands our way, must be taken away by him, Chukwu Abiyama. So I say, may Eke Kerowa bless you. Once you become fearless in life, you become limitless. That is your motto. And I love it. Anytime I say it, anytime I see somebody that stands by the truth, I admire it. So my able rep, I don't have so much to contribute. I just want to go to the bed and I say, let me hear my voice to encourage you that what he said is the truth. And nobody can harm you, because you are being protected by Chukwu Abiyama. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We must continue.
We express our gratitude to our leader, and we promise him we'll stand by him, come rain, come sunshine. And Biafra must come, he said.
Thank you very much.
He said.
We must continue. Our people understand the truth cannot be emphasized. One thing I know of for sure about this struggle, it's not about anybody, and yet it is about everybody. Call on the line.
Good morning, my Onyibe.
Good morning.
My African West. Good morning, my able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and my able deputy, May God Almighty guide you people, protect you, strengthen you, and guide you so that the eyes of us will not understand you people. May God bless your family. May God bless your children. You people will live to reap the fruit of all your good labors that you have done to our dear motherland. My name is Ikeda Chuku. I'm from Isialambano. My brother, what you said is true. Nobody can stand against our restoration because this thing is a divine call. I used to tell people that anybody standing against us, we will not expose that person, but only him will expose that person. Then another thing I want to please, whenever our deputy is coming on air, it is better he tell us so that we know. Like yesterday, my husband was surprised that he was on air. He said, "Oh, I don't know that my deputy is on air. Look at, why can't he give us notification?" So at times we don't know. So let him give us notification so that by that time we wait for him. Because what I used to do is that I wait for you. I know that if after 30 minutes you didn't show up, you will not broadcast that day. That is how I used to do. So I waited for you yesterday, 30 minutes you didn't broadcast. I thought it was over. It was late that I saw my deputy. I was annoyed. So, why? So please, this is that. I urge every Biafran. Obedience, the word of God says, is better than sacrifice. So let us obey the rules and regulations because it's obedience that will lead us to our promised land. Let us obey the hierarchies and let us obey what our leaders, the law that we have stated on land. The word of God says that if you love me, obey my command. This is the word of God. And those that love God, try to obey the word of the commandment of God. So I pray that God Almighty will bless all their plans, all hearts all their plans. People that have come to IPOB in order to make sure that our land is liberated, may God bless them. And people that have come to sabotage in order to make merchandise of this program, may the blood of our fallen heroes, may the blood of our brothers and sisters that this wicked Nigerian police suffered to death, may the blood of our brothers and sisters that are drowned in the Mediterranean Sea without grave, may the blood and spirit of our brothers and sisters that died in the day that without grave, without recognition, pursue them to their early grave. In the name of Chukwu Kitabiama, I have prayed. Thank you, my God.
Thank you very much. You made a very clear point there. Our deputy leader should try and be notifying us whenever he wants to come on air, at least 6 hours before then. That will make sense. Like I said, we have seen things in this struggle. I would not want to mention name, but it keeps coming. And yet I will restrain myself. People have come before now. Oh, we are singing praise. Oh, is it holy? Is it not holy? Oh, we are deceiving ourselves. We will come back and start blaming ourselves. Can't we respect Biafra? Can't we be disciplined? Can't we understand what is at stake? You think Biafra come, our leader will come to Abo and give me order? It has to be the order of Biafra, not his own order. But now he is our leader. People must understand that. Because as far as we are concerned, a lot of people are trying to see how they can save Biafra. They don't know how to. And some of them have shit on the road. They cannot come out now. They are looking for who to send. I thought it's our collective responsibility. I thought it's our collective. We can scatter everything very well. But we will betray that man and woman, directly or indirectly. Why people no one understand? How you go tell me, say me and you an IPOB member, you know, agree take oath? Or you they take oath to the wear shoe? You know, get sense? How you go collect money from government, they deceive us here? People must understand, we are not playing on Facebook. Facebook himself know that we configure his platform. As Zuckerberg, he know he cannot fight us here. We allow him to fool himself for record purposes. Yoruba on Facebook understand. You think we are just on Facebook, we are listening to nonsense? If we don't organize ourselves properly, you know they see Hausa Fulani and the Yoruba Muslim. When it is time for them to move, baram, they move. Yoruba can never be allowed to head any mosque. Not the one Hausa Fulani will worship under. Yoruba are not happy about it, the Yoruba Muslim. But for them to kill Igbo man, in the name of Allah, they have to be that. For us to restore Biafra from the hands of these people who call us infidel, everybody must humble themselves. When we say join IPOB, join IPOB. Honestly, there is nothing there to join. Honestly. But when you look at it, there is something there to join. Everybody have feeling. Everybody have sentiment. You have affiliation. Your loyalty is somewhere. It's okay. But if the love we have for Biafra does not get above every other, we are deceiving ourselves. We are deceiving ourselves. All this little principle, we must respect it. We are talking about Biafra here. They talk Biafra, hey, no talk, then go kill you. Now we are talking. There are, here in Biafra land, there are people that can go to Asu Rock and talk about Biafra. When they finish talking, they give them drink, give them money, they walk away. But there are some people that cannot come out. Why? Do you know the Mount Biafran flag in Biafra land here? If you are from Abia State, you get to Umuaka Junction, as if you are heading towards Owirinta. After the Navy barrack, be looking at your left side. You will see Biafran flag standing there. Oh, Kwande Nachu Biafra. You are going from Control to Anambra State. I don't know the name of the community, but the moment you leave the outskirts of Imo State, still be looking at your left. You will see people mounting Biafra there. They register. And why is it that they are looking for IPOB, prescribing IPOB? That means there is something you don't know. I just plead with everybody. We need to put our energy in one place. Push this thing once and for all. Most of our governors has made mistake. Somebody got to advise them to do the right thing. Most of the senators and the Igwe have made mistake. Somebody need to advise them. The governor of Cross River State, nobody even know his name. When I saw his video trending online on how he was planning to help the people of Cross River State, his name looked like a Yoruba name. And when I saw it, I deleted it. Because I don't hate Yoruba, but in this journey, I will not befriend any of them. And along the line, I see it coming up in high places. I took my time and I listened. And I saw it was the governor of Cross River State. That was when I listened to it. Why? Anything that hates us. If you are not ready to hate that thing back, may this war coming to Biafra land consume all of us. When I not get sense, we are going to say, oh, he didn't do this, he do this one. I hope you will defend those who died. For nothing. Will you tell them they died for nothing? Now freedom we want to. And somebody is going to ask me, hey, have your brother died? There are things we don't see. Go and check your list. Go and check your list of victims. You will be shocked. But let's leave it at that. Please. We want to go home. And these people are at our land already. And these people will strike. Who will give us message? You call yourself principal officer, for instance, and you are quarreling with everybody. And we know who you are going to command now. And we know whether you have three power. After this junction, there is another junction. That is why sometimes leaders say, carry everybody along, carry everybody along. I knew that was the right thing to do. I'm not against anybody. I just have to call names. Simeon Ekpa, Oraka, Blue Jack. No be today, Nyashi day back. I only they tell on her, let's not make the same mistake. Let's put our energy where we can push this thing and move ahead. I see volunteers everywhere. They are hungry, starving, suffering. 90% of them. But yet they don't sleep. And then the day they will be killing them in our land, you will not hear. Of course, our deputy must understand when he's coming on air, let him notify our people. And of course, our leader normally does that, no matter how short the notice is. But I tell you, any day our leader or deputy is on air, except they didn't notify us, and then it's emergency broadcast, because they do have emergency broadcast. But if they notify us, please let us respect Biafra. It is causing problem already. Because he has not been given birth to, does not mean it's not there. Yes, caller on the line.
Three white men.
Go ahead, please.
I want to know, actually, and that is that IPOB is whiter than snow.
Of course.
There is one certain time, okay, foreign, call phone, and our deputy asked him, are you in IPOB? Why not start IPOB from the place where you are doing this thing? And our brother, okay, foreign, he did not answer that question very well. Now, this Mazi Jonathan from outer service, there is one man come from America, asked concerning this about our brother, okay, foreign, because of this IPOB for them to, and the way the Mazi Jonathan said that not everything that we used to say on the air. I want to know, because in IPOB I take oath. Even if when I travel to China, when I join Guangzhou people to do meetings, they give me oath, and I take that oath. After me, and yesterday again, now our deputy repeats the same word. Then I they can't see them, so we put their own page, doing their own this thing. Yesterday I've been trying to call this number. The number is too much. So I want to ask whether
Thank you very much. We must continue. Of course, we all know the truth. When people are talking, I'm looking at them. When I'm looking at them, I want to know who they are before I will respond to them. Some are ignorant, some are accomplished, some are part of the interior motive, some are the problem. If I come here and say Yoruba, 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 some people think I hate Yoruba. No. Inside this one, Nigeria, Yoruba, Wosa, Fulani, I can never sleep in the same room with you and sleep. I will not. And that is because there is no way they should wish us good. The day Yoruba, Wosa, Fulani will wish us good, that is the day they will suffer. They know it. Imagine if all the seaport in Biafra land is open. You think your children will graduate and go to the dirtiest city in the world? You think your children will graduate and go to Abuja? And you want them to stop your children from being slaves in their land so that Adenika's grandson can come and insult you? They will not do that. Don't deceive yourself. Half Hausa blood and half Fulani blood. Half Yoruba blood and half Boko Haram blood. The same way, when you are doing this thing, we are begging you. We are begging you. IPOB is everything about Biafra people fear. Let's keep it. Let's preserve it. Ojukwu suffered this for 3 years. After almost 10 years in exile, he came back. The same evil people start pushing Ojukwu. Because we don't say something, doesn't mean we don't know. Ojukwu Abuga is the one that gave birth to Fulani in Imo State. Must we wait till that time? Oh, Abuga, Abuga. Alesoti have been under Abga, Nihin and Kanye Bonkanye. Alesoti will never be governor of Abia as far as it remains in Abga. So where are the people who are Sojuku? Open Abga, I get J politically, I got Batandia and a political system, I get Hiti Wedan and a political system. Shell is there, British government is there, other people are there. The Bible says everything was written down, both good and bad, sweet and ugly, so that people can learn from it. If our strength today is not being driven from the experience of our fathers and our ancestors, then we will fail woefully more than them. And I know get sense. Did you say anybody is not doing a good job? Did you say anybody is? We are telling you there are areas you don't need to get into. I have things to say here, but I'm restricted. Because I have the right or the privilege doesn't give me that right. The message this morning is simple. Anytime you know our leader is on air, if you are a lover of Biafra, don't come on air. No genuine IPOB should share. Some of you are businessmen, we know you. You will see your time will come. And understand the leadership. Why do you discuss such certain matter? We move you. You move me. Can you move me from being a woman? Let us focus. It's very important. Yes, caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Thank you so much.
Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, I'm there, Mazi.
Go ahead, please.
So, Mazi, I thank you so much. I just remain your humble servant, Mazi AGK, the PRO, Navy Mobile. Mazi, thank you. I thank you so much. Remain blessed.
Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp. Of course, that is Zoo Epileptic Network. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Hello, Mazi. Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. Speaking to Chidera from South Africa. Mazi, I just our sister who just called now, I did not get clearly what the point she was making.
The only point she made that I took after everything is said is Mazi Mefo should remind people when he's coming on air. Any other thing he said, that is her opinion. Let us move ahead. I love that point she made, but any other one, I know send them. A lot of IPOB principal officers are inside cabal running down our leader, but our leader don't know. There are things that bombast at night, and there are people that wait. We can't be that stupid now. I know you very well.
Yes.
That's why you are calling my line. If I tell you I'm coming to South Africa, you will pay the bill. You will pay the bill. I know many people that call me and say, we want to take your children out. Please. But what about those who cannot run? It is the privilege I enjoy in IPOB, and I respect and appreciate all of them. What about those who don't have that privilege? Are we going to set off fire that will consume them? So what she said, the only thing I picked there is that Mazi Mefo should inform us. And I believe Mazi Mefo is listening and he will do that. But I've simply said our leader may have need for emergency broadcast. All those people should inform them. Our leader is on air, because that time Biafra is on air. So that if they are killing us, they can say, oh, they are killing here, he are killing here, because he is connected to every taproot in Biafra land. And I want to believe he knows when things go wrong. And then our people can be alerted immediately.
Exactly.
If they start bombing us now, he will tell us, oh, this country is bombing us. So all of us we head there. And now it is very hot and people don't see that. Let's tell ourselves the truth. I'm not against anybody. I don't run, what do they call it? I don't run group, I don't run page. The reason I'm on YouTube is just my archive. I store my broadcast in different platforms. Sometimes Facebook will delete. In fact, my broadcast of on the 18th, YouTube deleted it and say it violated their privacy. I have to go to another platform, re-edit it, and still send it back to YouTube about 5 hours ago. It's there now. The point now is that we need information. Hausa have radio Janjaweed. Yoruba have radio Kudirat. We have radio Biafra. It is the voice of the voiceless. And Biafrans are voiceless people. That is why United Nations, everybody don't want to speak for us. They know our pain. They know our sorrow. They know our suffering. But if we must conquer, Igwebuike should not be slogan. Nobody built cabal. Because all of us can build that cabal, you will not enjoy it. And when you talk that time, you are a sinner. I simply beg Biafrans, when our leader is on air, all of you shut your trap. What is the miracle of our leader? 360-degree leadership. The implication there is that to be a leader, you must be able to make people. You must be able to have protege, people who can continue when you are not there. That is what makes you a leader. And when our people catch fire, everywhere they catch fire, then he has delivered as a leader. Yes. But this leadership that has been brought up, if they cannot be managed, half-educated individual is worse than nuclear weapon. Go ahead and sorry for interrupting you.
No problem, sir. Maz, I just prayed as our deputy leader, Maz, before we listen, because this call, I made that call last year on Maza Losses program, because I realized that the same thing you are complaining now, a lot of people are doing it. And I called Maza Losses and I explained to him, please, he must emphasize on this issue, that I see no reason why that then there's a lot of them. But like our brother called from America, say Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa was doing that. That was last year. Since that call was made, Simon immediately postponed his broadcast after our leader finished.
He's always doing that. But I noticed our leader broadcast on Wednesday. He did not obey that.
Yes.
I will not lie against him. I don't know him. I know he's not an IPOB member. I know he doesn't support IPOB in Finland. The coordinator there have something to say. But like as some people will say, must all of us be in Biafra? Can we all of us be in IPOB? That is their business.
Yeah.
Until I notice it in our leader time, our leader have between 12K to 13K followers. And he was having 20-something K followers. And now, I study online and see most of our leader, beloved Afari Beku people, are sharing his broadcast, but they are ignoring our leader broadcast. And then if Mazen and the Kanu is not our leader, let them tell us now, let's try the next leader. Let's test him. Because it's our leader and we listen to him. Now, the point there now is not what is happening. Yesterday, come up, the same thing. If you're IPOB member, where does your loyalty lies? There's a song that say, Ebe ka unu si Biafra. Ebe ka unu si Biafra gamarapu Biafra gawe bozo gabiri. Biafra gadendo. This is why we are complicated people. Everybody must accept the truth. Go ahead, my brother, and let's see how we run.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I just still people must how do I put this in English now? They shouldn't misunderstand. Like now you come on air and explain it. We'll pass message across. Myself, I will call him and explain to him this. On Wednesday, I only saw him a live party. That was his living party of our leader. He started his broadcast after our leader. Maybe somehow there's a mistake, but I'm not defending him. He's a man enough to adjust his way. No. Then there's a lot of there is a lot of them are making the same mistake. Before I go for that, Onyibe, I really want. I don't know if this is true. I'm not sure, because a lot of people are misleading us in the Facebook. And we are wise enough to know where they are coming from. But sometimes some certain fake news look real. The reason why I say that now, our deputy leader should really, because if he have bind on this call last year to say, I will follow him on Facebook page. But sometimes when he come on air, I can say last night on, we already in some program before some people are lazy, and I should use the word lazy, to click, because when you got alert, you see some certain things. You may not go there because maybe what that person say makes sense to you. You wouldn't want to go that alert. But if our deputy have giving us message on his Facebook by 7 p.m. Biafra land, I will come in on air. It doesn't matter who else. Whoever disobey, we will just leave the page. Just like our leader is saying, if our leader make an announcement, it doesn't matter what we are doing. We immediately switch on immediately.
My brother, do you know Magnus Oraka?
That name is I never this morning.
You don't know my Niger Delta brother that is angry with IPOB.
That time, because somebody carry to address his own nation.
Understand.
Yes, I know him, sir.
Okay. This is a serious matter.
Yes, sir.
When we are addressing this issue, we must get where we are coming from. I ask you, do you know him?
Yes.
You say you don't.
Yes,
all of a sudden you now wait. All of a sudden you now know he's drinking kai kai.
I'm sorry about that. I apologize,
now,
sir.
Be sincere.
Yes.
The guy, if they have told him the truth before he got to that level, he will not make that mistake. He made a terrible mistake.
Okay.
When he said he's IPOB member, I am the Nigerian National Coordinator. A privilege.
Yes.
I called the Plateau State Coordinator. I say, is that guy under oath? They say, they put him under oath. I say, I want to speak to the coordinator that placed the guy under oath. I placed Blue Jack under oath, among others. I want to know who placed him under oath. Almost 2 weeks, they cannot report back to me. Then the state coordinator told me, actually, when he come to the meeting, he encouraged them, and then he became the coordinator all of a sudden. I told the state coordinator, I want the guy placed under oath.
Yes.
The last thing he said is that he cannot be a property of Mazen Nandekano. Plateau State Coordinator is there. He said he won't be a property of Mazen Nandekano. His stand was clear. But nobody want to listen to what he said. That somebody wrote me from Japan yesterday and said, sorry, I made this mistake. I didn't notice it on time. What you said is true. IPOB was the one sponsoring him. And you want to tell me he's a 419 when you would have told him the truth. But you want people to say you are a good man. How much did they pay you for being good man? Did Biafran children that were starved to death, did they die because they were bad people, bad children? If we cannot hold the principle of truth very firm, the journey has just begun for all of us. If Simeon Ekpa do anything wrong, I will prepare for him. I will tell him history about his parents he don't even know. He has not done anything wrong, and he's not the only person. I simply say, when our leader and deputy is online, everybody shut your trap. Our deputy, of course, like our sister has said, let him notify us. One day, we will depend on the sound from this radio to be alive. And if we miss a single target, all of us will be slaughtered. Radio Biafra was broadcasting during the war. But I'm not sure it could pass, it will go beyond Enugu State and Anambra State, which was the same state that time. I'm not sure people in Cross River State or River State were listening to it. Not to talk of Abo. If we cannot organize ourselves, these people will not show us respect. When we are not pitying ourselves, everybody falls in place. Because we say something about somebody on Radio Biafra, doesn't mean it's the truth. But let's point out, you don't wait till problem come before you start looking for solution. We should be able to anticipate. We should be able to sense what is coming. We are not in a hurry. We make the same mistake over and over and we cry. We blame ourselves. Look at the stage we are now. What are we still debating? Oh, Niger Delta is not good. You don't have sense. How can you say you are Niger Delta? How can you say you are South? You know, no say we don't pass that level. Only idiots say they are Niger Delta. But then somehow to introduce yourself, you use it. That does not mean you don't have sense. I'm from Delta State. If you like, talk anything from tomorrow. I will introduce myself as somebody from Delta State. Why? Because if I come now, I say, yes, I'm from Anyoma State. My Urobo brother, my Shekiri brother, my other Delta brother who are not Igbo. We say, I think it's here, all these Igbo don't start again. Then don't they divide us. Now, Anyoma State, Abi, make una come, make we go prepare ourselves. But I'm just trying to project the image of my people. But trying to project the image of my people is going to destroy people with weak faith. So what do? I keep saying I'm from Delta State. Then when Biafra come, let idiot call me Delta State man. So I reposition you. Of course, those things cannot happen. Our leader have preached this in 2015, 2014. We all know the truth. So whatever you say today, it will not make any sense. Check your action as it affects the fate of other people. Do you know that as we speak, more than 60% of our villages don't even know what we are talking? Let's not shy away from it.
Yes.
And so, who managed those people? Thank you very much for your contribution, my brother.
Thank you, sir. Master, before I hang on, this guy I believe is your bro. You may know him. Can I forward you this article before I comment on it or send it to anybody?
What is the guy? What did he do?
This guy, is it Frederick Oderigo?
What does he want?
There's an article is sending here. I'm not sure how genuine it is, but in his page, warning our leader.
But he cannot warn our leader now. That could be Yoruba man. Yoruba man can warn our leader. Fulani can warn our leader. Awusa can warn our leader. Sabutua can warn our leader. It is their right. Let them start warning him. Those are not issues to me. The person, his matter have been decided. Why wasting your energy? But our concern is our people being organized. And not until we are organized. Believe me, it's not going to be funny. Anybody can write. Good luck route now. Niger Delta is not with Biafra. Did good luck no right? But good luck never. And then we now discuss did good luck right or good luck didn't right. If even like let him write. If I come and Onyibe is not Biafra again, IPOB is a 419. You people will back down. That means you don't even know where you were before.
Yeah.
We want more of those publications. It raises up curiosity from within us. And then we begin to redefine our stand. Do we really believe in what we are doing, or we are there to pretend? Thank you very much, my brother. We must continue.
Thank you. God bless you, sir.
Yes. Mazi Oki Foreign, Agwo Turumbe. I know that you have been bombasted, and you want to react. Go ahead and react.
Good morning, my beloved brother Agwo Turumbe, my brother from another womb. I appreciate you. And a good morning to every hardcore Biafrans all over the world, especially Emrezo Shugu Praise and Onyenchi and Nebur and the deputy and all the leadership of IPOP. We appreciate all of you. And for those of you in Biafra land doing the needful, defending your motherland, knowing fully well that is where our umbilical cord is buried, guiding it very, very jealously to go cover keep all of you. Mazi, let me clear myself because if I'm not a hardcore, a fanatical, a radicalized Biafra, I will not be doing what I do.
I hope you have a unit, Mazi Okeforo.
Yes.
Do you have a coordinator? Do you have a coordinator?
I have a coordinator.
And we can call him now and he say yes, Okeforo is a member.
Yeah,
that settles it.
Important.
That settles it.
Because
every other thing.
My coordinator in Sweden was Nnamdi, but I'm now in Poland. I came to another place.
And what is your coordinator's name?
Nika John, it's important. Nika John, it's important also.
Okay. And now that
my
is
former
settled.
coordinator was Nnamdi Oka, Stockholm coordinator.
Don't worry.
But now I'm in Poland.
You are clear.
Yeah, Mazi, I want to. Yeah, Mazi, if I'm not hardcore,
I don't want you to defend yourself. I only allow you to come because I asked you the question you need to, and you have answered it. Everybody can misunderstand us. We can misunderstand.
Yeah, I love that.
What matters is who you are. I just say, what's your coordinator name you mentioned? I have a unit. I'm not a coordinator in my unit. In my own unit, some people don't know I'm African rep because I sit with the crowd and I look at my coordinator. Only few people know I'm African rep. I have a unit.
Exactly.
My unit is in Atali in Port Harcourt. I still go to meeting until certain things came. So I have coordinator. They are there. My coordinator is from Cross River State, Ububurwa. The other one is from Delta State, Okwane.
Okay.
Then my zonal coordinator is from Abia State. So I have them, they are there. I don't need to defend myself. I pay monthly due, very small money, 500. I have all my receipt till tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
the last place I pay, I have it.
I have my receipt here with me.
So you don't have anything to do. You have cleared the question already. Thank you.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you. But another thing I want to tell our brothers from Imo State, like I always do, what is facing us now, Mazi, when I come to any platform, I face what is facing me. I don't believe in distractions. I don't look into them. Be chronic, like I always say, whatever you can do, as long as it's in line with the IPOB let down rule, it's okay. By me, whatever you can lay your hand now, this is the time. If you are from Imo State, like I always say, please call us, call the number Let us put our hand, because Mazi, he can find out that that school in Imo State, he has approved 15 primary schools in my state.
Let me ask you
and
something. Everything you do you report to IPOB family?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's in line.
you are the pioneer of most of those initiatives. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
I have quarreled with you many times on different issues. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are we friend or we are enemy?
Oh, we agree to.
Now, the truth is that when we are working towards the same direction, there must be misunderstanding. But these things cannot be ignored.
No.
Because that small plant where you say they cause obstruction can become a tree tomorrow. You would have used your hand to pull it out. If you don't do that and you let it grow taproot, you will need motor saw.
Exactly.
Whatever we are doing, let us be guided. If tomorrow the leadership say, "Oh, you are not here," I will go. I won't fight IPOB. You won't even hear my mind. I know my job is gone. I will go. Nobody should worry about that. If I am allowed to serve, I will serve as if it's my father's property. Because this is the only thing I can boast for. We must be guided. Very important.
Exactly, sir.
Go ahead.
So, Mazi, I give people the number +48-739-672-638. Please email it. We have a problem in Imo State. We have EMIA. All of you know that. And your governor, the state, the court governor, from last one to first one, has decided to build 15 primary schools, 5 in every zone of Imo State. All of you from Ngwabala, all of you from Mbitolu, Mbano, or where the sanitary district and all, please continue calling this number. Let us put our house in order. The war is in our ground now. How the Dangote is bringing everything in our land. This is, please get into a unit and let us fortify our city and guide our towns. Make Echo keep all of us. I remain okay for what.
Thank you, Akironweke. Yes, caller on WhatsApp, are you still there? My time is fast spent, but because of some issues, I took this long. But I will soon be signing off. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yes, sir. I'm here, Mazi Georgie Onyibe, my reference. Please. I'm Mazi Ejike. Yeah, what you said, right. Maybe sometime you don't pass a body camp. Anytime the garrison commander, the GOC of body camp, GOC commander of Port Harcourt as a whole, to come and take parade every 8 o'clock or 8:45. You must stop. You don't stop, you don't follow. You must stop. Be you who? You must stop. Either you don't pass through that place. You pass through Rumukuta or Rumokoro, go where you are going. So far you are inside that body camp. Brigadier commander came out to take salute. You must stop. And once it's 7:30 p.m. in the evening, they to go and count fatigue. Those in the cell, those in the Arupi or anywhere. You blow that in whistle. Wherever you are, you must stop for him to pass. It's an order. It's a standing order. It's a standing order. And IPOB is chain of command. Is chain of command. And which all of us know what it means. Obey the last order. Obey the last whistle. Only person, only the IPOB give the command. The spirit, that's why we call him the supreme leader. The supreme leader of IPOB. That is who he is. The supreme leader. Is only one. Let every person have it in mind. That is what baptized that is what destroyed Nigerian army. Nigerian army today, they will tell you that position is better than rank. Abacha started it. Mustafa started it. When we are there, they will tell you that position is better than rank. If General Dia can Abacha, they will stop him. Mustafa will stop him. A major will stop him. A young major will stop a general not to go and see Abacha, say position is better than rank. That is what they are trying to do, and which we can't take it.
I can tell you many things that is happening
position is
already.
not better than rank is rank.
I can tell you many things that is happening already, but I don't want to see it because we will still get there. People don't understand. A lot of things are cooking up already. People don't see. The secret of the night is best known to the owl. Our people must just understand it. Our supreme leader remain our supreme leader. A Jaw will have their nation and rule it the way they wish. Agbo, everybody. But for us to get that inside this mess, we need to run on the offense. To run on the offense, we need one line, chain of command. Nobody command anyone. Everybody that listening to my broadcast, you know, they don't tell me what to say. You don't tell me what to say because I'm responsible for what I say here. I know the danger I face by making certain announcements, but who gives a hoot about it? Let the truth prevail. So all those things they are doing, people must understand. It is simple. Whether you are informed or you are not informed, if you know our supreme leader, if you love Biafra, not everybody, Yoruba can broadcast. Anybody who saboteur can broadcast. If you love Biafra, please, if you notice it, tell your guys, tell your people, our leader is on air, Mazi Mefo is on air. You don't want to listen, you don't like them, please log out. The point there is that for the sake of our people on ground, are you going to tell me, for instance, now, if our leader is coming up with emergency broadcast, they need to address us 30-40 minutes, you will tell me he didn't give you a preform order, and then you will not listen? In as much as we want to play the game of indulgence, make una understand, say I on day for fire. Obodo big will. Go ahead, my brother.
Mazi Onyibe, do you know in parade ground in Abuja, whether somebody there on operation or not, you dare not use leg to pass that parade ground, even though your motor spoil, you go nearly carry out for head, they pass that parade ground. Now standing order. And whoever that is on duty will never allow anything to happen there. Because through there, you don't get Aso Rock. Through there, you don't get the signal of everything. So all those things not be waiting we go to joke with. Because if our leader is online, another person is online,
even
maybe there is danger.
You log out,
then how can we do? Two people are passing order, and that is why Jeremiah Hussein retired and allow Abdul Salam Abubakar to move. And that is the same problem between Ojukwu and the Gowan. How can you give somebody, how can you call person how can you make person a colonel when he did not go any course? You promoted Abdul Salam Abubakar to the rank of general, where there is general there already.
A Kilibo man now. When you are in the army, Kilibo man, you become a general. A Kilibo man now. Idiots everywhere.
I can't understand. So all those things, we know all those things. Obey. Chain of command. That is where I want to end.
And
everybody that know what is going on in Nigerian military supposed to understand this thing I said now.
Thank you very much.
People that are supposed to go retirement after 4 years, Brutai is supposed to go since, but Brutai are still here. Check in badge. Check in.
Thank you very much. And then one more call, we move away from here. Asopredden call, good morning.
Oh, my brother, good morning.
How do you people greet? Is it Asopredden call?
Esprit the Corps.
Esprit the Corps. Go ahead, my brother. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning and good morning and good morning and good morning. I greet our General Commander-in-Chief, who is Mazi, only the Chief Commander General Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and his deputy Mazi Uche Mefo, and also all the principal officer. In fact, my heart bleeds too much when I see our people doing what is called disobedient order. If we are disobedient and being disobedient, and looking at faults, all the fault finders. How can we grow up? These people, our people, maybe they don't know what is happening. They think is that 2 naira those politicians are giving them is only going to save them. In fact, I see things happening, but I thank God. Some of our people who are reasonable, one must also be so fault finder. Who are you to challenge Nnamdi Kanu? Who are you to challenge that man who have sacrificed his life? Can you do it with your money you have and everything? Can you stand this Nigeria, so bloodsuckers country like Nigeria? Can you stand with them? Do you think that man just on the air making noise? He has faced it. He has made it to be for someone like me. Let me just say I'm a uniform man. Someone like me to follow him up is not an easy. I found somebody, I found a man in him. I found him that is a true leader. I found him that is a gallant man. I found him that is somebody that can be able to follow and he will not fall into pits. One must happy. Who are you? Because they have a small useless platform. You begin to put on the air when the general is speaking. Who are you? Do you know what is called obey the last order? If you understand what is called obey the last order, whatever your leader is saying, you must obey. You must obey and follow it up. I don't know whether our people are listening to me. Let them listen to me right now. I'm getting it crazy. What is happening in Igbo land? Are you not people saying it? You are busy looking for the faults. The man who have been making all possible best. Do you think? I want to ask a question. He's not. As I'm talking to you now, he's not in a Igbo land. He's not in a Biafra land. Do you think the money, maybe he's making money to come and buy land in Lagos or Lekki or Abuja or whatever? This man, in fact, can't you people think? But my brother, all the Biafrans, hardcore Biafrans, whether you are Paibum, you are from Cross River, you are from River, Bayelsa, Delta. I don't want to know where you are, but I must tell you the truth. As long as my leader always said it, as long as your mother always tied to rapper in her waist, you are a brave Biafra son. Please, let us put head together. Stop looking for faults from any leader or whatever, from our people who are leading us. We should be following up, and we see that this man, the way I see him, he is not have any bad intention against us. This man has a good intention. I don't know why. We should reason. We should be reasonable, please. Because when this prayer want to fall, it will go to the house of the poor and the rich. The roof will get soaked and wet. Every one of us will see part of it. But this is the mistake that the Ojukwu, but this man is trying to correct that mistake. He's putting everybody in a way, putting everybody that.
And people are still creating the same avenue for the same mistake to happen. I'm not here to call you saboteur, but I want to make sure you don't become one. And how do you do that? Checkmate all those nonsense. Thank you very much.
This man will be on the air. A whole general will be on the air. You will become. Oh my God! Do you have a respect at all to this man? In fact, I'm crying here. I'm crying, Maz. In fact, I don't want to talk. I'm feeling it so bad here. Thank you so much. I greet every main Biafran citizen. It is well with us.
Thank you.
See?
This is where I draw the curtain for this morning segment. The next person coming up, if I've eaten into your time, I sincerely apologize. It's not intentional, and I will try not to repeat it after now. And now let me tell you, for the sake of clarity, you that is telling me to go and verify, I should be telling you to go and verify. Go and check the time our brother started his broadcast on Wednesday, and tell me how many hours our leader broadcasted and when he came in. Are you telling me Simeon started by 12 o'clock in the midnight, 00 hour? But that is not the issue now. Until now, nobody have broken the law. But after now, we repeat those mistakes, you will know that head is part of body. You say, what did they do? What do you do? What do you do? No, it's not about that. Understand, I have not said anybody did anything wrong, but I'm telling you, if you have the mind, if you are planning it, don't do that. I said go back and check when our leader closed his broadcast and when he started, Simeon started around that same Wednesday. And then you come and tell me about verification. You think we are watching nude picture on Facebook? Do you know how many Facebook forums that run IPOB? Do you know how many IPOB forums that run IPOB? Some of you are buying gun for Biafra inside the forum. Some of you are building house for Biafran hero inside forum. Some of you are buying motor for Biafra inside forum. One of them, I told them, I said, this thing is wrong. They are still there today. They say, don't mind him. That is how they always behave. Don't mind him. Remove him quick. The point, my concern now is that when you finish investing on all these illegal places, the day the real need to salvage Biafra will come, you would have been discouraged already. All of us will suffer it. Many people will not contribute to Biafra restoration project again in their life. Why? Most of them say, do you know what I gave to Wazulike? Do you know what I spent on Wazulike? And if IPOB don't sit up and we fail, more people will say, do you know what I invest in IPOB? I beg, forget about it. That is why we are struggling. Let us stop all this nonsense. Where are those of you who did Osu cast? Where did Osu cast you to? Oh, our Niger brother, professor. Oh, professor. Hey. Where did he professor you to? Why we not go get sense? You think we are enjoying anything here? No. But the point is that we understand that there are a group of men who said they want to save Biafra. And we saw their way that is good and genuine and pleasing before the Creator. And we follow them. If you come and now, let's jump political party, let's do PDP, let's do APC, thunder will fire all of you. And then we will invoke the spirit of all those who have died to chase after all of you. But if you tell us, let's fight war, people like me, I will be very happy. This is how they enter us. This is how they enter us. They come in different form and shape. Awolowo was charged for sedition, having planted tribalism into Nigeria. Adakaboro was charged for doing the same thing we are doing here, locked up alongside with Awolowo. We have sense, we romance, so let's leave Yoruba. Today, your own cousin brother, your own Niger Delta brother, it cannot fix it. They are still struggling with it. How come Ojukwu release Awolowo and head Adakaboro? If you like, speak grammar from here till tomorrow. Call and saboteur. That concern you. If you don't dig out the truth behind there and understand his pain, we will repeat the same history. Hausa, Yoruba, Fulani, they are very happy waiting for us. Obi is somewhere in America. I continue to respect him. I continue to respect him. All reserve respect. And tomorrow when I tell the story of how we did what we did here, I will tell them I work with that man. I know that man. Did I say everybody love him? But I say I have one reserve respect for him. Because every genuine IPOB understand the mindset behind those words. Put me to test and you will understand. Make we do the right thing. No? Somebody cannot be risking and be dying. The people you give order, have you seen them? That volunteer, you are calling, oh, volunteer. Do you know most of them don't have house? Because of this struggle. Do you know most of them cannot pay school fees? Make we know they look all that is glittering. No? Come back home and think of what is happening. No? Ask questions for your village. You will see how important it is. And you will feel our pain. And maybe you feel our love also. I sign off from here. God bless you. I love all of you. Stay clear from our leader and his deputy. With your gossip, with your backbiting, with your anything you are doing, stay clear of all of them. Or else, you will risk everything you have worked for. Including myself. Day one.
Another Savior, holy, 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 another Savior, holy, 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 holy,
Special dedication to the the gallant heroes of the Nigerian Biafra War, and IPO families all over the world. I remember the Nigerian Biafra